Power of Wild Goddess. Wild Goddess is that part of you that is raw, unapologetic, and unedited. I think this is one of the most misunderstood archetypes, especially in a lot of women's work that's happening out there that explores the wild woman archetype. I think the mistake people make is that they believe that she's somewhat crazy, she has to be aggressive, loud, volatile. Now, that's only one aspect of how she can be. And I like to compare her to the wilderness or nature. To me, that's one of the best ways to connect in with her. Because when you look at the wilderness, you notice that it's not asking anyone's permission to be the way it is. So let's take the ocean, for example. The ocean isn't asking you whether it should be whooshing around like this or whether it should be still. It just is. Similarly, when we tap into this wild goddess archetype, it's extremely powerful because it connects us with our essential nature, our essence. The wild goddess archetype is the antidote to any type of people-pleasing that you might experience, or self-doubt, self-criticism, and that fear of being seen. So she's ideal when you want to step into the limelight, when you want to be seen, be heard. She's great for when you're having any sort of body image issues, self-doubt, and also when you've been through any type of trauma, to really tap into those raw emotions that perhaps you've been suppressing. In my goddess framework, when we explore the leadership qualities of these archetypes, the best way to tap into wild goddess is through acceptance. It's about accepting yourself and others without judgment. It's about accepting all of who you are, not just the good bits, you know, even the so-called ugly bits. And the gift that she brings through her own acceptance is permission. She gives people permission to be the way they are. So that actually builds a lot of authentic connection. I think this is such an important archetype in today's world because we get so consumed by self-judgment, self-criticism, and it prevents us, it actually paralyzes us from doing so many things that we want to do in life. All of these archetypes, in their extremes, they can be quite harmful and damaging. So the thing about wild goddess, if you're too much in your wild goddess, people might perceive you as a little bit tactless, intimidating, or unpredictable. In order to bring balance to this archetype, two archetypes I recommend that you explore and invoke within yourself are magnetic goddess, who's all about softness and vulnerability, and also cheeky goddess, who knows how to have a good time.